Courtney, that got me right in the eye. I'll tell your mother on you, you... You're a bill... No! Speaking of telling mothers things, Young Talent Time has been going for 700 episodes tonight, and I hope it keeps going forever because I just love the concept. I love the program. But we wouldn't be able to do what we do with the kids without the support of their parents. And I'd just like to give you a little bit of an idea around Australia of the trials and tribulations of being a Young Talent Time parent. It's waiting and waiting and waiting while the kids rehearse. It seems like the time is never finished. The kids are in the studio rehearsing, and the parents wait and wait and wait. Come on, Mrs. Minogue, keep knitting. And then finally the rehearsals are over, and out come our excitable children. Yes, there it goes. Day in, day out. Bring the dog off to rehearsals, back from rehearsals. Goodbye, kids. Hello, kids. What's next, kids? Parking tickets galore. And, of course, then there's the tours as well, getting the kids to the airport on time. The face gets so frantic at times, it looks as if the parents will never stop. Oh, not another parking ticket. The right take. Thank you, Mrs. Minogue.
Can we go home now?
No! Let's go to the disco!
Yeah! After all, the kids are kids, but the parents are kids too, and they're genuine sweet people. Would you give them a big, warm welcome, our Young Talent Time parents? Come on down, folks. Come on. Yes, well, listen, just as well you're not on the Young Talent team because that's far too slow. No. Would you come and meet them personally? Right down the end here, Bevan's mother, Mrs. Adensel. And you can see where our Danny gets her beautiful good looks from because that's Mrs. Minogue. And you can see where Greg gets his good looks from. This is Mr. Poynton, or Doc, as we call him. And the delightful Katie Van Ree and her mum, Mrs. Van Ree. And now you can tell where Vinnie Del Tito gets his spunky looks from. Mrs. Del Tito. And they're both a delight. Actually, sometimes I can't tell the difference between the two. They're both so young looking. Mrs. Miller, Natalie Miller's mum. I nearly said Mrs. Navoa. No. Mrs. Navoa has got more hair than Mr. Navoa. Would you welcome Mr. Navoa? And show business runs in this particular family, and you should see this lady sing and dance. Just as well, Vanessa's a lot better. Mrs. Windsor. And all the way from Tasmania, a delightful lady, and the idol of her son's eye. Oh, no, the love of Mark's... I did that wrong. She's a nice lady, Mrs. Stevens. Say hello. And this is our very latest parent to the Young Talent Time, and you're getting into the swing of it now?
Sure am.
Courtney's dad, Mr. Confinino. And last but certainly not least, a terrific family, and I'm sure you would have been a girl guide, were you, when you were younger? Absolutely. Because we found Tim not in the girl guides, in the in the Cubs. Tim Nelson's mum, Mrs. Nelson. And wherever we go, we do it all together. Here we go.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. We may not go far, but sure as a star. Wherever we are is together.
if I could just have one little minute while the kids get some flowers. I wasn't able to have my mum here with me tonight because she's in Western Australia, but Mum, if you're watching, lots of love from me. But I'm very happy because I've got a mother of another kind, and that's my beautiful wife, Kathy, and she is with us tonight. So give her a round of applause, and I love you too, darling.
Johnny and the gang, this is Bert Newton. Remember me? I've always been a great fan of yours, Johnny, as you well know. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to dress like you. Congratulations on 20 years with the One Network. I know what the feeling is like. Be careful when it gets around about 26. It can get a little dodgy. And also, congratulations to you and the team on 700. It's a magnificent effort. And of course, John, you and I go back a long way together. Remember this? You were my first record producer of my very first record. And also my very first producer of my very last record. One and the same, the Bert and Patty family album. Have you been wondering where the other copy went? I've got it. And don't forget that phone call about the second album. It's been 7 years now, Johnny. I know you're very busy with producing Kamal Sings the Best of Tessie O'Shea. But please, if you can, I'm available. Seriously, good luck to all of you. It's a magnificent achievement, and I'm very proud to call myself your friend, Johnny. And as I say goodbye to you, close your eyes, and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always miss you.
What can I say? Thank you, Bert. That was just sweet. What a sweet man. Speaking of sweet men, this is our musical director, the sweetest of them all, Mr. Ross Burton. Ross, this is an exciting milestone again for us. We do everything together, Ross and I.
700 of these.
700 of these we've done. Now, over the 700 shows, I mean, apart from myself, what are the most wonderful voiced kids? And we've had some beauties, haven't we?
John, we have. We've had Jamie.
He had a great voice.
Debbie. Dennis.
Yep.
And Tina.
You know that...
Where do you draw the line? Karen?
None of them would have sounded as good as what they do if it hadn't have been for your wonderful musicians. And I'm sure everybody would like to join us in saying a special thank you, 700th birthday, to our great musos.
Absolutely. The funny thing is, though, talking about the band and the orchestra and music, I just wonder how many of our younger viewers would realise that not only have you made an incredible contribution to television in this very studio over the last 20 years, but you've also made an incredible contribution to music in Australia, particularly in the early years of rock and roll here in Melbourne. And we would like to do a tribute to you.
What, the songs that I've written?
Yeah.
Only if I can conduct the band?
Only if you'll conduct it.
Get
down.
I've been waiting for this for 700 episodes. You ready?
Get out
Here we get out of the way. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, a 2, a 1.
very much, thank you. I've waited 700 episodes for that, and it's great. But listen, after 700 episodes, I'd like to introduce you to a very special little friend of mine. Here is Little Johnny!
Hi! Hi! Hi!
Hey, what do you sort of think is coming up here doing all
Well,
this for?
listen, I just thought I'd come out here
Yeah.
and compliment you on your band. They're the best band in the whole country.
Thank you very much. Not
They're
just
lousy in the city, but they're great in the country.
Listen, can you sing, little boy?
Sure. Little boy, little
It took you so long to get here.
well, see, the wardrobe lady, it took a long time to get my pants on.
Oh, all right.
I think she fancies me, yeah. Well,
But
what
you
happened?
can't come halfway through the show and just do your number. Why weren't you here at the start?
Well, you see, I was walking down to on the way to the canteen, and a dog came along and bit me on the bum. See? Let me tell you about it. Come here, come here. My mama said if I'd be good, she'd send me to the store. She said she'd bake some gingerbread if I would sweep the floor. She said if I would make the bed and watch the telephone, that she would send me out to get a chocolate ice cream cone, and so I did. The thing she said, and then she made some gingerbread. Then I went out, me in my shorts, and bought a chocolate ice cream cone.
Strawberry,
No,
raspberry,
no, no,
vanilla,
no, no. And I
coffee.
don't want no tutti frutti.
coffee,
No, no,
pistachio,
no, no,
chocolate chip.
no, no. And all I want is chocolate. That's all I want. While walking home, I stubbed my toe upon a big old stone. And need I tell you that I dropped my chocolate ice cream cone? A mean old doggy came along and took a great big lick. And so I hit that mean old dog with a little bitty stick. Then he bit me right on the bottom. And he chased me all over town. And now I'm lost, can't find my home. And all because of the chocolate ice cream cone.
Strawberry,
No, no,
raspberry,
no, no,
vanilla,
no, no, and I don't want no tutti frutti.
coffee,
No, no,
pistachio,
no,